President Trump used the word, he's talking about a political lynching. The left is going apoplectic about it. Senator Harris has already tweeted about it, her disdain. Clyburn's already tweeted about his disdain for the president. Jim Jordan, very quickly, let's take a listen to Jim Jordan on tape. Here's backing up the president. Listen.
And most importantly, it's all being done in the basement of the Capitol where no one in the country can see, based on an anonymous person that only Adam Schiff and his staff know who this guy is. The rest of the 300+ million people in this country have no idea who the individual is who started this whole darn thing.
It goes on. Lindsey Graham also backed up the president with some words saying political lynching. Did President Trump do something wrong?
I don't think so. I mean, 24 hours a day he's being attacked since his inauguration. I don't blame him for kind of swinging back at anything moving right now. I don't think many of us could live under that situation. The thing I'm worried about, Eric, is what they're talking about as grounds for impeachment is such a low bar that I think every president, when there's a minority in the House, from here on out, is going to get impeached. And that just doesn't make sense. I mean, we're talking about high crimes is what our founders had in mind here. And what's been said is, you know, they're trying to use foreign policy here, but before that it was Russia, before that it was whatever, that he stole the election. I'm tired of it myself, and I think a lot of Americans are too, but we're apparently going to have to go through all this. And I don't think the Democrats believe they're going to succeed with a conviction and remove Trump from office. But I think they want to make it so nasty that Americans, particularly conservatives, just want to wash their hands of all the political process
and not show up at the polls.
Right.
I'm trying to figure this out. So, when Bill Clinton was impeached, the Republicans impeached him in the House, but the Democrats had subpoena power and they were able to talk to witnesses. Democrats don't seem to want to allow the Republicans any access to these witnesses.
Well, no, but there was an official process where the House votes on an inquiry where you collect evidence, and that launches the whole process. It doesn't mean you go into impeachment, it's just an inquiry. And that's, like you said, both sides get to present evidence and to hear and see the evidence. None of that is happening now. You can't call this a legitimate impeachment process. And I think the mistake the Democrats are making is this is so far in front of the election that people have time to figure out that this is a kangaroo court. I mean, if they were doing it in a legitimate way, it would be hard for us to complain. That's the prerogative of the majority. But it's not being done in any way that's fair. And they're leaking out the information they want Americans to hear. The mainstream media is picking up on it as if it was fact. The other side doesn't get to present their evidence. There's nothing.
They threw Matt Gaetz out of one of the, and he was on the committee.
Right, and there's no due process here, and people are going to figure it out. Americans are smarter than this. I think Democrats seem to assume that people are dumb, but I don't think they're going to be dumb about this.